He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot, off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the
Happy Saturday afternoon and welcome to Gaudet Field in Middletown, Rhode Island. Take everything you've known from the past 3 months and throw it out the window. It doesn't matter anymore. It is the Commonwealth Coast Conference playoffs as the Salve Regina Seahawks take on the Wentworth Leopards. Win or go home. Matt Jones alongside Jack McSweeney. Jack, we've seen the Salve Seahawks side all season long. Wentworth lost to these Seahawks a couple of weeks ago, but this is the playoffs. Anything's up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to be here with you, Matt. Long season. It's about time playoffs pulled around. I'm excited.
Salve gets things started right away as the 5 of Justin Haverly picked that one up on the Fogo as he gets off right away, and they release this one free. And it's the 50 of Max Beauchamp. Beauchamp alongside Brendan Tracy out there as they get things started along with the 15 of Max Van Winkle. So it's the Max and Max show on the wing. Van Winkle drops that down for Ryan Riley. Riley's going to look around. Got poke checked out of the back, and Riley picked up his own loose ball. Riley, once again, he works with the 7 of Daniel Naglieri. Naglieri got that one from Tracy. Beauchamp cuts inside, goes back for Tracy. Riley underneath, came back out up top. Shot, save, made. And it was in the equipment of the Wentworth keeper. And now we'll get this as a Wentworth ball to start. Today's game is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's a sub above Wentworth's keeper on a little adventure there.
Yeah.
Do not usually see keepers coming out that far this early into the game.
He nearly made it to the 40.
Ryan Kalberer in net for the Leopards. The goaltender, the sophomore from Port Jefferson Station, New York, biomedical engineering major. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of his high school. I think it's Kamsawog. I may have butchered it. Apologies if I did. Seahawks again as they work Riley from X. Back around for Naglieri. Beauchamp up top. Sent that one across. One more time inside. Check to the head a little bit there. Not called by the referees on the 15 of Max Van Winkle as he tried to go underneath.
Here we go again.
Another adventure. Progressive play out of the backfield is something you normally see in soccer, not so much in lacrosse.
Exactly.
As this one is taken inside of the Wentworth offensive zone for the first time this afternoon, Kobe Bufa. It's the 20 of Drew Booley, and over and back called as Booley mishandled that one. So Seahawks ball, 12-16 left to go here in the first. 80-second shot clock in men's college lacrosse. If it hits the post or the goaltender, you'll see a reset to 60. Naglieri sends that one back up top. It's the 45 of Thomas Skolnick. Skolnick down in the corner. Riley coming around that backside from X. Riley looking, pushed, shot, goes wide, will be chased by Naglieri, and they'll say Seahawks ball. Wrap around from Beauchamp. Cooney. Liam Cooney bounce shot. Cooney trying to get a little of that Cooney luck rubbing off from last night. Nora Cooney, Liam's younger sister, dropped the overtime winner for Portsmouth High School against LaSalle Academy last night. And a lot of the Salve Seahawks players had a field day with the post on Instagram. Joe Tellini jumping in as soon as it got posted saying runs in the family. And it certainly does, as we've seen Cooney light the lamp a number of times here over the season. Their dad, of course, is the coach of the Salve Seahawks men's team. So it certainly does run in the family. Back up top as Wentworth tries to sneak in, and a shot and a score. And Wentworth on the board first this evening as it comes from the 20 of Drew Booley, the junior attacker from Gloucester, Mass. And Triton Regional. Bounced it right through the 5-hole of Will Kime.
Yeah, it's interesting. We saw 2 quick turnovers from Wentworth and then a goal. So see how Salve responds here. They had the ball for the majority of the time, too.
It's a doubleheader of action here from Gaudette today. Right back shot, score!
What did I say? Are you kidding me? 20 seconds later?
Haverly on the faceoff, and then guess who? It's Liam Cooney. Honors even at 1.
Didn't take much time. Wow, that was fast.
Haverly in the faceoff again, and Seahawks pick this one up. Cooney the goal, Haverly the assist. Bang, bang like that, and we're back to level. Don't think you could have scripted that to happen.
I know.
Seahawks with the ball again as they move in offensively. Now with the 17 of Casey Johnson. Naglieri back to Cooney. This line works. Keep it going, perhaps. Seahawks have it back out on the field again as Chris Bethany works that one around. Naglieri. Bethany, little pick move there. Naglieri tries to get around. Has Riley underneath. Goes Riley for Max. Ryan Riley on a wrapper. Riley finds the upper stairs. Two-one Seahawks. False start called on the face-off. And it's going to be Wentworth ball. So Riley and Cooney for the Seahawks. And a 2-1 game. Jake Caroluzzi sent that one underneath. Wentworth tries to bring this around. Jack Wishart. Shot, score. And it's Tyler Hoare on the wraparound.
I like the start of this game, as back and forth as can be. I think we're in for a good one. I'm excited.
Level at 2, 9 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Naglieri from underneath. Back for Brendan Tracy. They're going to come back up top. Max Beauchamp now. Beauchamp works this one underneath. Quick wraparound shot. Save, looking for it after the attempt from Brendan Tracy, and it got picked up. As Cobber continues, we see that way of coming all the way out. Tyler Longo from Kingston, New York, not to be confused with Kingston, Rhode Island. .45 seconds left on the shot clock for the Leopards. Spin shot, score. On the deck from the 22 of Logan Macklin. Level at 2. Sorry, check that. Wentworth up at 3-2. Face-off win as Tracy picked that one up after Haverly flicked it over. Thankfully, the weather is held out for as much as it can. It's overcast and certainly very windy. As a bounce inside is saved. Good attempt on the outside from the 15 of Max Van Winkle. Leopards trying to set the offensive play. Pooley. Puts that one underneath Liam Carroll. Nowhere to go for Carroll. So we'll send it back all the way up top. Pooley will reset everything. Could be Buffa. And it's long.
Ooh.
Shot, score.
That was cheeky.
Nifty little flick of the wrist from the 10 of Liam Carroll.
Salve's got to respond now.
2-goal lead for the Leopards at 4-2. Largest lead anybody's had in this game. Haverly getting pushed around. Might need a little help from his friends. Still getting pushed around. Still a loose ball. Nobody's actually had control on this one yet. Now it's going to get picked up. Took Jack Naglieri some time to get in there. And the long stick pulls it out. Rocco Mazzei. Skolnick. And Skolnick will set things up offensively. They've got Cooney and Casey Johnson. Now at the 38 of Bethany. Chris Bethany works with Casey Johnson. Johnson on the inside. Sends that one down underneath. Riley from X. Saw him on one wraparound goal already today. Naglieri now. Skolnick. Bethany. Cut move there. Chris Bethany inside! Payday from Chris Bethany. Pulls it to within one at 4-3. Well, you said the Seahawks needed to answer. There's the answer.
There we go. I've said that twice now, and they've responded both times.
Chris Bethany cut right inside, got a little pick there up top, and that helped out. There's Haverly going to get a face-off win back to Brendan Tracy. Broken stick on the Wentworth player when Tracy went in and picked that one up. Seahawks, 2 straight face-off wins. Can they turn it into 2 straight goals? Max Beauchamp will set the offense up top. He's got Cooney along with Naglieri. Ryan Riley underneath. They come back up top. Cooney, second of the game. Oh, yeah, Nora's luck rubbed off on him from last night.
Yeah, no, it's a Cooney game. It's a Cooney game for sure. Can just tell already.
It definitely has transferred from sister to brother because he is on fire here in the first quarter. 2 goals.
It's probably a happy household this weekend, no?
That's a huge, I mean, for those who don't follow Rhode Island high school lacrosse or even obviously girls lacrosse, for Portsmouth to beat LaSalle and this late in the season, that was a huge win for them last night. To do it in overtime, too, and they were down by like 4 or 5 goals at one point and pulled it back to 12-11. So
yeah, no, that's massive.
That was a huge win. And if the Seahawks can pick up a win on the men's and women's side today here, it'll be happy days in the state of Rhode Island. Bryant Men's Club Lacrosse, Brown Men's Club Lacrosse in action today as well in NCLL playoffs. All my cars here. Stretch SUV limousine. Wentworth, as they're going to try to go off to the races here. Seahawks defense tracking back very quickly. That one was moved along by the 9 of Mason Gorman. '25 is Kobe Bufa. Bufa transfer from Susquehanna University to this Wentworth side. The sophomore from Craryville, New York. Settled underneath at X. Colin Ocampo.
Absolutely nowhere to go.
Ocampo boxed out, even with getting some inside picks from his teammates. Seahawks defensive line holding strong. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Cut inside. That one went right across the mouth of the goal. Did not hit the goal or Kime. They're trying to say reset.
Ref took a tumble.
Ref did take a tumble over there as they're all chasing for the line. And it's going to be Seahawks ball.
This is an impressive defensive set for the Hawks, though.
So Kime will start this one out. Brennan Tracy. Tracy on the line for Riley in the corner. Skolnick up top. Bethany, Naglieri, wide inside for Riley. Scoop past him, picked up by Cooney on the back line. 2.5 left to go here in this first quarter of action. It's been fast-paced. It's been hot. 8 goals, 4 to each side here in the first 15.
Yeah, hot is right.
Riley looking for a wraparound. Cuts back, reverse, and that one got knocked out of his stick. Loose ball on the backside. Good hit from Bethany, and Chris Bethany picks it up. Reset for the Seahawks. Cooney, hat trick! Liam Cooney, first quarter hat trick, 5-4 Seahawks.
I think we might be in for a classic Cooney masterpiece.
We saw it earlier this season, the game against UMass Boston, which was all the way back at the beginning of the season. It's kind of almost hard to think back to February when that happened, but we saw Cooney just go off in that game against the Beacons as Haverly's still fighting for this ball, and it finally gets picked up by Wentworth. Minute 40 left to go here in this first quarter. I think if the Seahawks put together a masterpiece like they did in that UMass Boston game, the second, third, and fourth quarters are going to turn into a very long 15 for the Leopards. That was a game where the Seahawks kind of drew UMass Boston through the first quarter of the game. You thought it was going to be a good game, and then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, blink, and the Seahawks are like up by like 10. That one off of the post and off of Kime's leg will be cleared out. Gavin Johnson moving it defensively. A little bit of a miscue there for the Seahawks, and it comes back on the stick of the 22 of Logan Macklin. Macklin has one of the 4 Wentworth goals. .30 seconds left to go. Shot clock's a little irrelevant here because the game clock just has 25 on it. So this, for all intent and purpose, could take us to the end of the first quarter. Tyler Hoare. Hoare's got one of the 4 goals. As he looks inside, Kine had that go off of his stick. And outside, 10 seconds left on the clock. This will be the last play of the quarter. Do they get another shot off? No. They do, but it goes well wide. And we've hit the end of the first. 5-4 Seahawks over the Leopards. 15 minutes in the books. Another 15 to come in the first half. You're watching Salve Seahawks Lacrosse, presented by Jersey Mike's on Fans Only Sports Network.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this. Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, dip, hand down. One hand, up. Flip. I could eat. Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
.54 Seahawks after the first 15 of play during the commercial break. Jack, you just kind of summed up exactly the atmosphere
Oh, yeah.
in this building right now. You said playoff atmosphere 100%, and I think
yeah.
we've heard it from the crowd. We've heard it from the players on the field, and we've seen it 5-4 after 15.
Yeah, I mean, the benches are involved. The crowd's involved. The players are hyped. Doesn't get better than playoff lacrosse, though. I'm hyped, personally.
It's win or go home
Oh, yeah.
for every single game here on out. Obviously, today in round 1 of the Commonwealth Coast Conference playoffs, and you certainly don't want to go home after one game of the playoffs. And the Seahawks are trying to defend home turf. We'll go the opposite way as Haverly tries to get this one started here in the second quarter. Haverly sweeps that for Naglieri. It's going to go out of play. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
No one really had control on that faceoff. So Wentworth. They work this one around up top. Other switches in play as Bufa starts it. Dropped for Tyler Longo. Inside hit the post from Bufa.
What a
And a huge pickup. Riley for Naglieri. Seahawks can settle. Yeah, you said it. What a scoop.
Yeah.
Ryan Riley right there. Naglieri settles. Beauchamp gets on. We'll get the 15 of Max Van Winkle along with Brennan Tracy. Tracy scores! Brennan Tracy adds his name to the score sheet this afternoon. And the Seahawks +2 at 6-4. Back to the face-off circle. Haverly picked it up and a hit from behind. No call for the referees. Now I think they're going to call this one kind of late.
It was late.
That is a very late call. Haverly got crushed on the back side of his helmet. Van Winkle and Beauchamp will start it for the Seahawks. Tracy stays out there on offense for Naglieri. Van Winkle inside Ryan Riley. Beauchamp was looking left and looking right. Tracy's going to go to the line and scoop that one back right before it. Naglieri tries to pick it up.
Nice.
Got the flick, and Beauchamp will.
Wow.
Van Winkle. Beauchamp. Beauchamp sends one. Send it. Max Beauchamp rips rope. 7-4, 3-goal lead, largest any team has had in this game.
Matt, that's an absolute frozen rope. I barely saw it go in. I just saw the net move. Wow.
12:45 left to go here in the first half. And the Seahawks are starting to fly. Here goes another one. Kicked all the way down by Haverly. That one, unfortunately, is going to get picked up by Wentworth. And they're going to try to take it out the opposite way. Richie Knighting has entered the game for the first time today that we see the number 4 in white on the field. Mishandled pass by the Leopards goes out of play.
Uh-oh, momentum.
Will Kime helps the defense get it across the line. They've got Skolnick up top.
Yeah, Wentworth's got to be careful here. We've seen Salve bury teams in this position before.
Casey Johnson knighting underneath. So Richie knighting in it. The X position now gives Ryan Riley a chance to breathe for a second. Dump over top, Richie knighting. Double it up, 8-4 Seahawks. Timeout for the first time this game.
They need it.
Called by Wentworth after the Seahawks have just blown this game open to 8-4. We'll take the timeout as well. You're watching Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network.
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Dumps in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes up.
Salve Seahawks Sports on Fans Only Sports Network is sponsored by Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. 11:47 left to go here in the first half from Gaudet Field. Seahawks 8-4 after Richie Knighting makes his first appearance of the game, and in 30 seconds of coming onto the field scores his first goal of the game. False start on the face-off. They'll give the ball to Wentworth. Matt Jolis alongside Jack McSweeney, and thank you for being with us here on this Saturday afternoon from Gaudet in Middletown, Rhode Island. Doubleheader host of Commonwealth Coast Conference lacrosse action. The Salve Seahawks women's team will be in action against against the University of New England Nor'easters. And that game to come up around about 3 p.m. Eastern time, as Wentworth has the ball here after the timeout that they called. First timeout taken in the game by either side outside of the quarter break. And they obviously didn't work on their communication skills because that one was a back pass to Boofa that was dropped, but then inside, and a shot and a score for 8-5 comes from the 33 of Tyler Longo.
Whatever they talked about must have worked. Quick goal. This game is far from over.
And now they've put the 22 of Kieran Hughes in. Missed play on the face-off. Hughes went right back to be able to try to check it out. A little trash talking going on between players from both sides as they're coming off onto the sidelines. Think that'll continue throughout the course of the game. And one back for Wentworth again. As a shot and a score.
It's a good timeout.
From the 10 of Liam Carroll. Haverly kicks this one back. Wentworth's going to pick up another one. The Seahawks defense needs to check in a little bit, or Wentworth's going to find themselves able to get right back in this thing. The defense chant coming from the fans below our broadcast position is Tyler Longo Works that one around again. Kobe Bufa. Bufa, nowhere to go inside. Has to hold back. 45 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Leopards here as they send it down around X. Booley, Drew Booley, that one went off of the post, I think. Loose ball can be picked up. Kevin Johnson.
Oh.
Big hit right at center field. Flag flies. And we'll see what the call is going to be as Daniel Bordeaux just took it right to the face. And I think that's going to be against Wentworth.
Was that our first flag today?
That is the first flag. And this one, oh, hang on, because he's having a conversation. This is like what you see in hockey when the referee doesn't just make a signal when he goes over to the box. Oh, and he's telling the coach it was a check up to the face mask. So it was a check up, and so Logan Macklin in the box, and it's locked in. So Logan Macklin in the box, locked in. Riley, Skolnick, Cooney dipping the shoulder. Goes underneath for Naglieri, back around for Riley once again. Skolnick dips inside for Riley. Naglieri comes back up top. Beauchamp! Yeah! Max Beauchamp from up top. 9-6, and it does not release the penalty because it's a locked in.
So costly.
So the Seahawks will still have the man advantage. And Haverly to the circle for the faceoff.
Salve's going to get another one here.
I
got to imagine.
I believe it's the 44 of Sam Silva in the draw. That is, and Haverly wins it on the outside of the circle. And Haverly and Silva a little bit with each other after the play. Beauchamp up top once again as he works with Skolnick. Cooney on the corner. Brennan Tracy on the mid. Cut from Ryan Riley. Riley spins off of that one. Riley pumps one and it goes wide. Hit off of the goaltender. Came back, so it's a reset on the shot clock. 60 seconds now for the Seahawks. Skolnick. Riley. Naglieri. Cooney on that corner once again. Beauchamp up top. Scored the last goal. Beauchamp's going to try to cut inside. Max Beauchamp nowhere to go. Dumps that one underneath for Naglieri. Naglieri wraparound scores. Naglieri just as the penalty expired. And the Seahawks sideline is doing the Irish jig.
Doing the jig.
$7:45 left to go here in the half. 10-6 for the Seahawks after they picked up two, we'll call it, on the locked-in penalty. That one coming right as it expired. Critical from Justin Haverly. Haverly's trying to go coast to coast. Oh, and that one bounces right over top. I think we call it the half coast, I guess, because he's coming from midfield. not the full coast to coast there. Seahawks continue with the ball here as this one gets worked underneath. Comes back around up top. Bethany. Naglieri. See the 8 of Mason Barbone out there, the Windham, New Hampshire native from Pinkerton Academy, in for the first time today.
Pinkerton. I played against Pinkerton in high school.
Yeah, pretty good lacrosse program.
Yeah, they're pretty much good at everything.
Leopards work this one down. Loose ball. Seahawks ball. Naglieri for Keim. It's the 12 of Jack Naglieri, not to be confused with the 7 of Daniel Naglieri. Yes, they are brothers that play on this team. Lacrosse is a family sport.
Yeah, seems like it is.
It just is. It's a thing. Beauchamp tried to pull one. Ball went behind him. Nobody really understood where it was, and then Beauchamp finally figured it out. Riley. Yep! Ryan Riley. 5-goal lead for the Seahawks, 11-6. That's now the largest of the day from either side.
Now they're rowing the boat on the sideline.
That is a very large canoe.
These celebrations are getting better and better.
That is not a Varsity 8 crew boat. That's like a dragon boat or something.
It's a Viking boat.
Here's Haverly again. No, check that. That's actually the 2 of Kerry Hughes.
Oh.
That was super close. Leopards trying to go the other way quickly. They're trying to figure out how to break the Seahawks defense. It's the 28 of Dryden Fisher. Tyler Longo. He's got the 25 of Kobe Bufa out there, along with the 20 of Drew Booley. Loose ball picked up by the Seahawks. And the Seahawks will be able to get this one across midfield as it's in the stick of the 25 of Seamus McCusker. First time today we've called Seamus McCusker's name, the senior midfielder from Westwood, Mass. This one gets settled here by Van Winkle with Beauchamp. They've got Brennan Tracy back out on the field now. Tracy's going to come in. Cuts right inside. Tracy from distance. And the save is made. Kalber. That progressive backfield play again from the Leopards. Big stick poke down. Still a loose ball. Beauchamp, a little hip check. And they're going to call push on Beauchamp. I don't know. That was a nice little hip check for Beauchamp.
Thought so. Yeah.
I mean, he was turned. He was parallel with him. Little just hip shimmy. I don't really see how you call that a push. Leopards set this one around, trying to go inside. That's a push when the goal is good.
A little and one.
Logan Macklin gets his second of the game. And Macklin got a little retaliation bump for earlier.
Jeez, we're on pace for like a 40-goal game.
This is like indoor lacrosse on an outdoor field. Like, it should not be like this. Oh, that's a good wraparound. Flag flies, and they're going to call Kieran Hughes. Hughes had his stick wrapped around, was going for the ball on the ground. The player came into the stick.
Hopefully he's all right. Still down.
He is down. His helmet has come off, and the training staff attending to him. Call push, technical 30 seconds. And a Wentworth player down injured on the field. We'll take the timeout. You're watching Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network.
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot.
Back here, 3:45 left to go in the first half. 11-7 for the Seahawks over the Wentworth Leopards. And there's a shot and a score for 11-8 right after the injury timeout. It's the 33 of Tyler Longo. The injured player on the field was the freshman from San Antonio, Texas, Sam Silva. He was escorted off of the field by the Wentworth training staff holding his wrist. Not a good sight. Ryan Riley for Richie Neidig. Riley lost the ball for a second, still trying to poke around for it. Loose ball, and it got picked up.
Uh-oh. Risky over here.
That's a long throw across field.
Yeah, what?
Trying to get that to the 7 of Tyler Hearn.
Uh-oh.
Tyler Hearn is boxed out.
They're not going to get it.
They're not. Nope. No, they didn't. Seahawks get the timing violation. Flag flies on the opposite side of the field as Brendan Tracy has black jerseys all over his back, and there's going to be a penalty called on Wentworth. We'll see how that one comes up. Neidig sends this one for Riley. So delayed penalty as the Seahawks will continue their offensive possession. Van Winkle. Beauchamp from distance, thought he was going to pull the trigger, did not. Back for Riley. Riley dumps inside, bounce shot, goes wide. "32 seconds. Though I believe that gets reset with the penalty call here. The penalty is on the 20 of Drew Booley.
Yeah, he's trying to explain himself to the coach right now.
Good luck. You're still sitting in the box.
Yeah.
So Seahawks on the advantage once again. Riley he works with Skolnick along with Tracy up top. Cut that one underneath. Naglieri from X for Riley. Good rotation play here from the Seahawks. Skolnick, corner shot from Cooney, goes long. .156 left to go. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Tracy sent that one all across. Beauchamp back up top. Yeah, he got the skip. Max Beauchamp scores again. And it's 12-8. That is one of the hardest goals to score in lacrosse.
Mm-hmm.
That
Absolutely.
bounce shot, that skip shot. Either way, right in front, and he got it through the 5-hole on the goaltender. Haverly Fogo's that one for the Seahawks. I remember doing a game about 3 or 4 years ago, and I said Fogo, and somebody said to me, what in the world is Fogo as a position in lacrosse? And I said, well, think of it, F-O-G-O. And they said, well, how does it mean? I said, face off, get off. That's literally your job in lacrosse, and that's why the position is called the Fogo. So a face-off guy in
Interesting.
face-off guy in lacrosse is called the Fogo guy because that's your job. Face off, get off. Make your way for an attacker or midfielder in your team's setup. Wentworth here inside of the last minute to play in the first half. We have not seen the Seahawks women's lacrosse team yet, but University of New England is here. I saw a few of them standing down there in the corner in their blue hoodies. So we know that the UNE women's team has arrived. I'm sure that the Seahawks team is somewhere around here as they kick this one around here in the final 20 seconds to go. In the quarter, pick back up, backhand shot, save made by Kime. And the Seahawks will just walk this one out. No need for them to do anything with 4 seconds left to go. Mishandled. Kime makes the save and just Gelmans it down the field. 30 minutes in the books, 30 minutes to go. 12-8 Seahawks over the Wentworth Leopards in Commonwealth Coast Conference first round playoff action. You're watching Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
12-8 as we start quarter number 3. And the Seahawks off to the races. And Justin Haverly gets the pickup from Gaudette Field here in Middletown, Rhode Island. Matt Gillis alongside Jack McSweeney on this day 1 of the Commonwealth Coast Conference playoffs. Seahawks men's lacrosse in action against the Wentworth Leopards. Women's lacrosse against the University of New England Nor'easters to come at about 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Brendan Tracy scores! Lucky number 13 on the day, it's Brendan Tracy.
Tracy doesn't mind the rain. We got lucky in the first half holding it off, but it's starting to come down a little bit now.
It is coming down a little bit here. We knew that there was rain in the forecast, originally projected to be through most of the day today. has held off here until 1 in the afternoon. Good stick work defensively from the 14 of Rocco Mazzei. Pulls that one back for the Seahawks. Jack Naglieri for Max Beauchamp, who's had quite an afternoon for the Seahawks. As Beauchamp will hold this one and wait for his offensive teammates to get in, and the Seahawks will go to work. Brendan Tracy comes out to work with Van Winkle up top. Naglieri, that's Daniel Naglieri. Save made.
Oh.
From behind, push call.
Yeah. Right in front of us, too.
Right in front of our camera position, right in front of the referee standing there as well. And a 30-second technical for the push. Called on Brendan Tracy, and he's not too happy about it.
Yeah, no, he's not. But just as obvious as it gets, though.
It kind of was. No way to beat around that one. Drew Booley will get things restarted here for the Leopards.
Salve bench is still in it.
Colin Ocampo for the Leopards. Little basketball arena style
Yeah,
going on. Little Cameron Crazies. Just giving them the O chant. Trying to settle them off here on the power play. Loose ball picked up, Gavin Johnson. And the Seahawks will go to work. McCusker. Cooney stopped right at the line. Leopards set this one. Kobe Bufa. Bufa works with the 33 of Tyler Longo up top. Longo, a couple of goals on the day for the Leopards. For Bufa. Bufa looking to cut inside. Naglieri will not let him go anywhere. Good long stick D from Jack Naglieri. Rocco Mazzei up top now. Nowhere to go. Ball pops free. Comes back for Bufa. Can't pick it up. It's finally picked up by Mazzei and moved for the Seahawks. Rocco Mazzei sends one. Chased by Naglieri to the back line, and they will get the line change now, and Daniel Naglieri and the Seahawks offense will set this one up. $11:49 left to go here in the third. Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Brendan Tracy. Van Winkle popped all the way up into midair, pulled down by Cooney.
Wow, what?
Beauchamp. Max Beauchamp from distance. That one hit off of the goaltender. Goes to the back line, chased by Naglieri. Yeah, how Liam Cooney saw that one.
I have no idea.
Van Winkle from up top again. Works with Brendan Tracy and Beauchamp up top. Van Winkle tried to go inside. Bounce shot. Picked up an X from Riley. Van Winkle scores!
The Salve bench has had me cracking up all day. It has hit the wave like they're at Fenway Park.
They are a cast of characters for sure all season long. And whatever you got to do to help keep your team going, especially in the playoffs, you do it. Haverly got pushed there. Johnson's going to pick up the ball. So Gavin Johnson works a little long stick magic here for the Seahawks as they will get things set offensively. He can go to Ryan Riley now and reset. Riley for Skolnick up top. Wait for Johnson to get back across the line, and now they fully reset and get the offense in place. Skolnick cuts inside. Skolnick scores. Thomas Skolnick with a little pick play help on the backside as he got Mason Barbone to set up a little pick, and Skolnick found the upstairs. 15-8. A 7-goal advantage. Oh, here goes Haverly again for Richie Neidig. Bounced over top. Chased by Daniel Naglieri. Will stay Seahawks ball.
Yeah, you were saying this earlier, but Salve can really bury a team in the second half very easily, very quickly. I don't want to speak too soon, but we might be witnessing that right now.
Skolnick back out there on the field again as he works this back line. Inside cut and a good bounce as that one pops up again. Good attempt from Casey Johnson. Scooped up and carried the other way quickly by the Leopards, trying to go 1, 2, 3. Kime cannot make the save as he went up, down, up in the 10. Of Liam Carroll again for the Leopards.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
$15-9. Still a very good lead for the Seahawks here in the third. Face-off win, however, by the Leopards. Jack Naglieri will pick that one up for Brendan Tracy. Tracy for Liam Cooney. Cooney! His fourth of the game.
He's going to end with like 6 or 7.
16-9, 9 and change left to go. And a push called on Wentworth. We'll give the ball to Brendan Tracy. So Seahawks ball inside of 9 left to play here in the third. Beauchamp. Naglieri. Beauchamp again. They're just going to cycle this one around. And a whistle and a flag on the field. Liam Cooney, 4 goals. Max Beauchamp, 3. Brendan Tracy, Ryan Riley, 2. Richie Neidig, Daniel Naglieri, Max Van Winkle, Chris Bethany, Thomas Skolnick, 1. That's the 16. It has been a party for the Seahawks. Cooney for Naglieri. Background for Skolnick. Riley. They'll go Naglieri again. And right up on top was Tracy. That one almost dangerously came back through. Matt Frechette for the Leopards trying to go. Brendan Tracy got this one away from the goaltender. Oh, it goes over top of the stick of Riley. Oh my goodness, they had Culber drawn. Oh, you have nightmares about plays like those.
Open net and everything. Oh, that was going to be the easiest one of the day.
Wentworth. Colin Ocampo. Caroluzzi. For the aid of Jack Wishart on the opposite side, and Ocampo once again. Ocampo, that one went off the post. Hoare tries to go for it. They're going to say reset the shot clock. And Tyler Hoare will bring this one back in for the Leopards. Ocampo. Hoare. For the 62, Caroluzzi as he works down to Wishart. Ocampo once again. Tyler Hoare one more time. Tries to cut inside. Nowhere for him to go. Seahawks blocked that one out off of the edge of Liam Carroll and out of play. We'll reset the clock to 80 and the Seahawks will have the ball. Seamus McCusker. Underneath. Cooney sends that one around the circle. Bounces over top. That tipped off of a Wentworth player's stick.
Yeah, I think it did.
That tipped off a Wentworth player's stick. Missed call by the referees. The overback should have been negated the moment it hit the Wentworth player's stick. They are human. As that one tips off of Drew Booley's stick, and the Seahawks fans having a little fun with it. Tyler Longo. For Booley. Booley. Kine makes the save.
Oh my gosh.
William Kine. Coming up big. 9 goals against on the day today, but has had 3 saves, 3 huge saves on 19 shots faced through the almost 40 minutes plus of time that he's played. Timeout called. We'll take the timeout as well. 4.5 left to play here in the third. 16-9 Seahawks. You're watching Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network, presented by Jersey Mike's.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this. Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, dip, two. Hand down. One hand, up. Up. Flip. I could eat. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Back here in the third quarter. 4.5 left to play. 16-9.
Wentworth's going to have to make a run like now before it gets too late or this game's over.
Yeah, Salve will make another run on you, and that'll be the end of it.
Exactly.
Wentworth with the ball after the timeout. Jack Wishart. Wishart sends one long, stays Wentworth ball. Wentworth has had 3 from Liam Carroll, 2 from Logan Macklin, 2 from Tyler Longo, 1 from Tyler Hoare, 1 from Drew Booley, and that is the 9 on the board for them. Ryan Kalberer, 16 goals against, 10 saves on 40 shots faced through the 41 minutes of play. Another shot, and the flag flies. We'll see if this one's going to come before the whistle. It's going to be a slashing call. Salve, 40 shots on goal to Wentworth's 22, 40 shots to Wentworth's 22, 26 shots on goal to 13 is the differential. Yep. But, of course, the bigger is 16-9 on the scoreboard. 17 face-off wins for the Seahawks, 11 for the Wentworth Leopards. 38 of 24, or 38 against to 24 on ground ball pickups. Salve leads in that department as Kine makes another save here. What do they always talk about? What's the biggest one? The biggest stat you look at is turnovers. Yep. 14-8 Wentworth in turnovers. As Max Beauchamp works this one here after the William Kine save. Naglieri. Now 3 to go here in the third. Beauchamp is up on the top line as Brennan Tracy will bring this one in. Max Van Winkle. Van Winkle decides to run in, backs out, goes to Beauchamp. Beauchamp sitting on 3 goals today. Can he join Cooney with 4? 10 seconds. They've got to be aware of the clock. Naglieri tries to come around with this one quickly. They've got to go 1-2. 2 seconds to shoot. Beauchamp doesn't pull the trigger. And shot clock violation on the Seahawks. That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wentworth brings the ball back across midfield, sets up with the 4 of Colin Ocampo. Ocampo gets pushed out defensively, brings this one for Tyler Longo. Kobe Bufa. Now Tyler Longo. Longo inside, loose ball. Kime comes up with it for Brennan Tracy, and the Seahawks can go. Final minute and change here to go in the third quarter. The shot clock and the game clock are dead even. You don't get that to happen too often.
Yeah, it might be the first time I've seen that.
The shot clock and the game clock are dead even, maybe a 1/10 of a second or so off. So the Seahawks can take this one to the quarter. Barbone. Bethany to the outside. Casey Johnson Barbone. They sweep that one inside, comes back up top for Bethany. Bethany thought about pulling the trigger, drops that one off for Johnson.
Oh, post?
Post. And a whistle, and they're going to say Wentworth ball. Shot clock reset is irrelevant with 10 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Bounce shot goes well wide. We'll stop the ball with 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Save made by Kine on the attempt from Ocampo will bring us to the end of the quarter. One more quarter to go. 15 minutes left to play. 16-9 Seahawks after 3. You're watching Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
That'd be...
Back for the fourth quarter of action. Almost time to send this one home.
I know. I know. It's 15 minutes, 7 goal difference.
Put this one in the books and go get some grub.
Yeah, yes.
Matt Ellis alongside Jack McSweeney from a now rainy Middletown, Rhode Island. Still a nice Saturday, I guess.
Yeah.
I think if you live down here in like the Middletown, Newport area, you're sort of just
it.
like you're used to this. Like you expect this to happen.
I mean, we were saying, I don't think I've ever been here where it was like not breezy and cold.
Final 15 minutes on the books. We'll start with a face-off violation on the Wentworth Leopards, and so Seahawks ball. Kieran, sorry, for Brennan Tracy, as Kieran Hughes and the 5 of Justin Haverly talking over face-off things down on the sidelines. Brennan Tracy, Max Beauchamp. Liam Cooney from the X position for Naglieri. And the weather playing around with our camera signal a little bit. Apologies on that one, as you see a little flickers there. For all intent and purpose, hope things should hold out here. Trying to dump one underneath. Kine goes down and makes the save, and a whistle from the referees. And offside, I think, against Wentworth. No. They call interference on Gavin Johnson.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, that one, that must have gone over my head. I don't know.
Yeah, we both missed that one up here in the booth. Did not see that anywhere. And it's sometimes some of those differences. In hockey, it's sort of like evident when you see an interference play. In lacrosse, it's not always as evident as it is when you see it happen in hockey, but I still feel like you should have been able to see something
right?
Something descriptive as that one gets sent on the deck by Liam Carroll. Wentworth Leopards will start this one out. 13:29 left to go in regulation. Kine pops that one over top of the post. Ocampo will chase it to the back line. Carroll trying to spin. He can't get around the long stick. Rocco Mazet came over to help things out a little bit, but Bordeaux, huge long stick defense there. Kine, big shot save made as that one got rifled by Kobe Bufa. Kine's going to pick this one up as it's misplayed in the circle by Ocampo. Has it forward for Naglieri. Naglieri will go ahead and run this one for Seamus McCusker. McCusker for the Seahawks. McCusker, a little stutter step. McCusker bounces one. Skips wide, but Ryan Riley right on the back line along with Daniel Naglieri, and they'll get the pickup for the Seahawks. Riley, Beauchamp, Van Winkle for Brennan Tracy. Nope, they go to Max Beauchamp again. Cooney in the corner. Cooney leading the team for goals on the day. Max Beauchamp has 3. That's just between the two of them. 7 of the 16 goals on the day for the Seahawks. Riley sends that one underneath for Daniel Naglieri. Beauchamp inside Tracy. Oh, tic-tac-toe, and he got knocked down as trying to shoot. No call from the officials. Daniel Naglieri got smacked from behind. Leopards are trying to play this one out of the backfield. Seahawks are trying to dial up the defense. They get it across midfield. Loose ball, yard sale from Jack Naglieri. Seahawks ball. Gavin Johnson trying to work this one. Gets it forward for Ryan Riley. Whistle. Timeout called by Salve. 11:03 left to play here in regulation. Seahawks 16-9.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
$11:03 left to go here in regulation. 16-9 Seahawks over the Wentworth Leopards here in round 1 of the 2023 Commonwealth Coast Conference playoffs. Women's lacrosse action to come up following this game. Our broadcast time will be 3 p.m. Eastern Time as the Salve Regina University Seahawks women's lacrosse team will be in action against the University of New England Nor'easters. Daniel Naglieri as he works this one across. Chris Bethany up top, Ryan Riley. Naglieri. Thomas Skolnick, he's got his name on the score sheet today. Chris Bethany has his name on the score sheet. Pops off of Riley and will be scooped up by the 21 of Matt Klikowski. Went for Jack Naglieri. Loose ball. Who's going to get in front of it? It's picked up by Liam Carroll. And the Leopards still on the offensive possession here. 10 left to go in regulation. Carroll tries to dive across and whistle, and they're going to say creasing on Carroll. Kime will take his time to get things going. Now down to Beauchamp. Riley kicked off of Naglieri's ankle, and Naglieri will get there first. Inserted by Daniel Naglieri, and the Seahawks offense goes to work. Might settle this one down a little bit. Van Winkle up top along with Brendan Tracy for Beauchamp. Naglieri. Riley from X. That one looked a little bit of a high check, not called. Van Winkle. Van Winkle tries to dip inside. Brennan Tracy, nowhere for him to go. 30 seconds to shoot for the Seahawks. They've gotten caught out on the shot clock violation once already in this half. Not sure they're really that worried about it as that shot gets taken from Tracy and a save made. Culber sends this one out, and the Leopards go on offense.
Quick turnover.
They threw it away, but the referee says deflection, and it stays Leopards' ball. So Liam Carroll with 8 and change. Bounce shot kicked away. Clock is frozen at 8:19. Now they let it go. Seahawks on offense here with Naglieri as Barbone comes in. Cooney up top along with Skolnick. Bethany. Barbone inside. Spinner from Cooney. Richie Knighting chases it, and we'll get the face off. Sorry, we'll get the outline win. Chris Bethany. Bethany looking for a spin. Sent that one right in to the basket of Ryan Culber. Mishandled from Culber as it's stolen right back out of midair from Barbone. Bethany.
Oh, stumble. Tripped over the line.
Wentworth will take this one away. Six and change left to go here as this one goes out of the back line. Leopards work this one through quickly, trying to get on form as they cannot, as that one goes long and out of the back line. Ocampo will pick this up. Ocampo sends it back all the way up top. Have not seen one backdoor cut run from the Leopards here in the last 4 or 5 minutes. They're trying to shoot everything from distance. Again there, Tyler Longo from distance. They're not pressuring inside on the Seahawks defense. Bufa up top. And that one's again. They try to go distance, and it's a mishandled throw that goes long.
They got to be at 20 turnovers now, no?
Jack Naglieri sends out. They were at 18. They are at 20. 20 turnovers for Wentworth. And the Seahawks defense has caused 7. Five and a half left to go here in regulation as Brendan Tracy and Max Van Winkle come out up top with Max Beauchamp. Beauchamp underneath for Cooney. Comes back around. Beauchamp winds, fires, saved me by Culver. It is a long ladder that is getting longer for the Wentworth Leopards. And Salve is starting to see the end of the tunnel in round 2. We're inside of 5 minutes to play here in regulation. And a 7-goal differential. Seahawks, for all intent and purpose, need to protect the ball. Missed throw.
Another one.
That is 21 turnovers.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is not a winning formula in a playoff game. Come on.
Seahawks ball as Kine has come all the way up. Plays that one straight through. Liam Cooney for Naglieri. Beauchamp. Can Beauchamp get to 4? He's sitting on 3 goals right now. Liam Cooney's got 4. Cooney. Naglieri underneath from X. Richie Niding up top of the corner as Niding takes this one. Inside. They go to Cooney once again. Naglieri. Little wraparound from Brendan Tracy. Back for Naglieri at X. 3:51 left to play here in regulation. They're inside of 4 minutes now. Naglieri sends it up top for Van Winkle. 20 seconds to shoot underneath Beauchamp, and it goes long. This one will get sent down the field. For Wentworth, this could be Bufa starts. Bufa works with the 33 of Tyler Longo. 3 minutes left to play. This one will get picked up and carry Jack Naglieri for the Seahawks. Naglieri fires one.
He wanted that.
Richie Niding will start this one out for the back line. Always love seeing the long pole guys get a goal every once in a while.
Fires up the bench a bit.
Johnson. They got Niding and Bethany out there with Skolnick on the inside. Barbone. Barbone sends one, and it hit traffic inside and then bounces into Culber. Frechette will start this one.
Oh.
Mishandled.
Absolutely decked the goalie.
Culber went down, and I think Niding is going to find himself in the box once this play comes to an end.
For sure. Oh, you break the goalie stick?
I think he did. I think he broke his stick.
I think he just did that for fun. I don't think that was really
I don't think
necessary.
it was really broken, actually, but we've seen Culver coming out into the defensive field area like all game long.
Yeah.
And it was kind of just, I guess, a point of saying, hey, if you're going to come out as a defender, we're going to hit you like a defender. William Kine, huge save there on the 22 of Logan Macklin. Minute 33 left to go. Bethany picks this one up.
Oh.
Tracy, wide. 48 seconds left on the shot clock. 68 seconds left in the game.
Timeout.
And a timeout called by Salve. Timeout Salve. 68 seconds separates the Seahawks from round 2.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave, just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number, you're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself and not follow the crowd. Like, if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students. The students always come first.
A lot of the experiences you get at Salve are experiences that you can't get anywhere else.
Back here at Gwinnett Field, Seahawks 68 seconds from round 2 of the Commonwealth Coast Conference playoffs. As Richie Niding, check that. They have switched everybody out. Up top for Niding. Shot, score!
It's the icing on the cake.
Goal number 17.
Ooh.
Brett Souza gets the goal. And the Seahawks are going to walk this one home. Taking about 5 miles down the road to campus and into round 2. Final 10 seconds to go here as they wrap this one around. Stick check from behind by Tracy. Picked up. Horn sound. Seahawks win. Liam Cooney, 4 goals. Max Beauchamp, 3. Brendan Tracy and Ryan Riley 2, Brett Souza, Richie Knighting, Daniel Naglieri, Max Van Winkle, Chris Bethany, Thomas Skolnick, 1 each for 17 goals to the 9. 9 huge assists as well on the day. Naglieri, Tracy, Beauchamp, Riley, Knighting, Van Winkle, Bethany, Skolnick, Haverly, Cooney, Souza, all coming up on the assist side. What a day for the Seahawks.
See if the women can follow suit at 3 o'clock, but complete game domination from the Seahawks.
17-9, your final here from Gaudet Field. Thanks so much for tuning in on Fans Only Sports Network. We will be back on air 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Salve Seahawks women's lacrosse team in action against University of New England Nor'easters. Until then, for Dr. McSweeney, I'm Matt Jollis, all of our team here at Fans Only Sports. See you in a couple hours.